All right, so this is episode 3 of making a manga, and in this episode, I just want to talk about storyboards a little bit and my whole process so far. I just recently finished up these storyboards, and I actually want to show you this video. It's funny because with the new Clip Studio update that happened recently, they allowed you to record time lapses of your canvas, right? And what's funny is I didn't realize I had that feature on while I was drawing these storyboards, and so it just came in handy for this whole process and just making this video. Uh, and so right here in the background, I'm just gonna press play. Right here is actually my whole like 8+ hour progress. Just sketching out these storyboards and stuff. And it's funny because I didn't realize that I was actually recording this entire time. And while it's funny, while I was drawing these thumbnails, every time I pressed Control S to save the file, it would just take forever, and I was just wondering why it was taking so long. And this is why, because I had the setting to where it was recording my drawing in Clip Studio, and so that's just funny. What ended up this took me probably about 8+ hours to draw this storyboard for the comic. The comic is called Shadow of the Sun, and yeah, it just took me like 8+ hours to draw it, and I didn't realize I was recording. And here in this video that I'm playing right here right now, is 17 minutes long, and so it just shows how long of a process this actually was, because if you're recording in Clip Studio, you have to be recording your canvas for a pretty long time to actually be able to export about 20-minute video. This is, and so here you can see me. This is actually my first draft of the storyboard itself, and I'm just gonna skim through this a little bit. But this is the first draft here. One thing I noticed when I was doing these storyboards is like I was trying to get too detailed sometimes, but I feel like that's just how I work. I'd be trying to get too detailed sometimes. I want to know how everything's gonna work exactly, and I say I was getting too detailed because at this point I'm just trying to figure out mainly the paneling, how I want how I want to tell this story visually. And so I say I was going into too much detail because I was just spending too much time on each storyboard page. And I'm just going to skip through this a little bit. As you can see, on my first rough draft of the storyboard, it's a little blurry, the video is, but that's fine. But I'll just pause it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just pause it. On my first draft, I only got to page 6 or 7 of the rough draft, and then I completely started over. Yeah, I got to page 7 down here, and I just had to completely start over because I just wasn't feeling it. I thought I could do something way better, something better than I had. And plus, at this stage as well, I was also adjusting my script too, so it was already done. I just need to really adjust it to the storyboard and the storyboard to the script, and that's when this second part here comes up, and I start redrawing the storyboard again to actually really get into detail and get to what I really want the story to look like and feel like with the comic and whatever. And while I was doing this, I had my reference up. When I say my reference up, I was using the Dragon Ball Super manga. Just recently I got the Boruto manga, and I just been using those things as reference to help me with this project that I'm doing. And ever since I've been doing that, it's just become a lot easier just to use that as reference and just study from as well. And so as you can see here, I'm just finishing up these storyboards in this video. I think I finished it like a couple of days before, or how do I say this? I I finished the storyboard the day. I think what day is it? Wednesday. I finished them Wednesday. I finished the storyboards Wednesday. I got all of them done. Like I said, it was like 8+ hours. And let me just go into Clip Studio and actually show you how I actually constructed these, and how I'm actually going in and refining these now, so I can get ready to start inking these pages. Okay, so here's the completely finished storyboard here, and what I actually did is just created this file, this canvas, and made small boxes. And in each box, I go in and try and figure out the layout of every page that I want, so that I can accurately tell a story, and just figure out where I want to put like speech bubbles and stuff like that. And so here are the first couple of pages right here, first few pages, and then once I finished the storyboard, I actually took these pages I have here, storyboard, and since I have Clip Studio Paint X, what you can do is actually create a whole page manager for your entire comic. My comic is going to be about 16 pages as far as the story goes or whatever, but it'll be 16 pages. So this is the first 2 pages here. Let's see. So this is the first page. But when you want to create a comic in Clip Studio Paint, if you have Clip Studio Paint X, what you can do is go up to File, New, and create a new file. Let's see. So you're gonna go over here to Comic, and then it should look like this. And what I did is I basically just kept it with the default settings. You just have to make sure that you're reading. Well, since I read left to right or whatever, I want this to be read left to right. I just chose those specific settings. Added the number of pages down here. I just kept it at 10 because you can add more pages later. But once you have your comic settings, and then you story name down here, your subtitle, chapter names, whatever, and then the author, you just press OK. And what it's going to do is create a. I'm just going to show you with this over here. It's going to create a page manager for you that where you can see and edit all of your pages at one time. So here is my page manager for my comic. Let me zoom out some. But basically, when you go and set up all those settings and stuff, it's going to look like this and give you a cover page, and then all the pages you added. And what I did is basically all my storyboard pages I added to every single file here. All of these images here are separate files, and to open them you just click it. So if I want to open the cover page, I just double click it, and then it'll open in Clip Studio Paint right here. So it's over here. So this is the cover page, and that's basically what I've been doing. And so yeah, I finished the storyboard process, and now what I'm doing is actually moving on to the rough sketch layer, so that I can actually refine everything and actually kind of like confirm my decisions and work on a final draft. And the reason why this is blue right now instead of black is because if you go down here to the layer settings, I have this over here to change layer color on, and I have the color selected as blue, and that way it's just easier for me to draw over and create a rough draft like this. And so yeah, that's where I'm at right now in this process, just creating a storyboard. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I think what I could have worked on a little bit better is just trying not to get too detailed with the storyboard, because I'm gonna eventually end up here on a rough draft stage. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just want to share this progress with y'all in this video, and yeah, I'm still working on these pages, and I'm gonna keep making videos to show my progress as well. After all this rough stuff is done, I'm basically just gonna start inking the pages. Right now, I feel like I can do like 2 pages per day. So right now, I'm just trying to sketch the rough end for these next 2 pages and just move my way forward through the process, and hopefully get a finished manga at the end of this whole thing. So that's it for this video, episode 3, and in the next video talk about something else, show some more of my progress. So that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I gave you some type of helpful tip in this video. So peace.